continue.
Where's my phone? I need my phone. Hold on, I need time.
Do you want to just use mine?
Well, no, because I want my phone in general.
That's fair.
I just want it, and I think I left it.
Hey guys.
It might be in there on the floor somewhere.
That'd be a shame if it was on the floor. I don't know where his phone's at, but I'm not too worried about it because I just like getting some quality time with you guys, getting to know you a little bit better. How have you been doing today? It's not important. We can sync the audio whenever we need to.
Where the freak is my phone? Dog?
I don't know. Cat?
That H is my dog. Phone? Behind this door is the locker room?
No, behind that door is the girls.
Behind this door is a new car!
That is the girls' locker room. A true gentleman will respect our space, yes? I am true gentleman.
I am from Mother Russia.
I respect
gentlemen.
I respect all space.
Makoto, you go in the room, I kill you for more accommodations.
But not in boys' locker room. I respect the space.
Behind this door is the locker room?
If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls.
Okay, so somebody's dying in the wrong one. Is that the implication?
And that's the bottom line.
But what if someone opens the door? I love this sprite. And then someone else
You
sneaks
say that
in.
every-
She's just so cute. She's just like,
time.
oh.
All right.
Okay, don't click anything. Sometimes Hifumi lines up with a character in such a way. That's all. During the end of the first trial, he lines up with Celeste, so it looks like his hair is Celeste's. That's all. I thought of a Hifumi style tweet today that I was like, do I want to send it or not? Are you ready? It's very bad. It's very bad. So I'm sorry for this is sex, but when you reach insertion, it makes the Nintendo Switch snap noise. Send tweet. That's the tweet. I'm like, it's the worst thing I've ever come up with.
I don't think it's worth sending.
That's all. Anyways, he must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-hand. This is why I'm a sinner. I also thought if I do send that tweet, I'll respond to it and say, Jesus, I'm personally sorry for this one.
I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem.
Which is...
I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make me some tea? This is a very strange turn of events. Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent.
That's your
This
reason?
is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh, okay. Thank you for waiting.
I have killed Taka.
I found him, and I cooked him into the tea. Basic instinct, act and react.
To be fair, she is a 2D girl. She's exactly his type. Well then, if you don't mind.
A small smile played across her lips. She held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait,
She cocked her head to the side
it is poisoned.
and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
That's totally what it is.
what?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit?
What are you saying? I hate this kind of tea.
I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop, just any normal, everyday cafe. I sit down and order tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I'm among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review the menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process.
If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard,
I'm so lost.
I'd have to go with, what the freak?
Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother Your name is Shirley, yes? Why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality?
I think my favorite kind of Daniel joke is the one where he goes, I'm reading the next Wait. There's a joke.
You were like a totally different person just now.
Yeah, you really went psycho there.
I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick.
I am scary chick.
Cheap. I'm so scared.
I was trying to think of what the chick says.
The dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in.
Storming, it's probably Taka. Byakuya? Sorry.
Are you naked?
Could you be? Sorry.
Yes, Daniel, yes. I'm sorry, that was really loud in the mic. Yes. Daddy Byakuya is one of my favorite quotes on my stream.
But do not bother arguing with him. For him, concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny after all. A boy raised to succeed from day he was born.
Just calm down on the clicking a little bit. You're like, bam.
What, with the this? He
You
considers...
you don't even finish the lines and you're like, next line.
Well, I don't... Because there's an awkward gap between lines.
whatever.
He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly.
See what I deal with?
Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand
See what I
victorious.
put up with for you people.
Even if it is life and death situation.
Was he serious about all that?
No, hero, it's a joke, just like the rest of it. He was, without doubt.
Don't fuck with me.
Maybe.
But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison her for food?
Hey, come on, you too, Toko?
I mean, that's the logical way of looking at it, right? Well, it's not like anyone would even care if I was gone, right? Don't say that. Actually, I bet you all will want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. No, I like you a lot. I think you're really cute.
None of us think that.
I'm telling you.
You just think you don't think that. No, I like her.
I'll make sure.
It's a worm on a string.
It is worm on a string.
It's adorable.
Worm on a string.
Worm off the string? What crime will he commit?
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not like she's going out of her way to avoid me. Still, we're not actually talking either.
That's okay.
Hey, Toko?
I'm happy to sit in silence together. Well, what? You have a question? You have a question for your classmate?
Is she happy? So I kind of asked before, but what do you like to do in your spare time?
I kill people. I just write. I'm serialized, so I'm always really busy. What is that?
She's a serial author. Like, she's...
I'm a serial killer. I
don't know what that means.
When I'm not writing, I'm studying. I'm not an idiot like you.
Oh, finally correct a smile, huh?
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you.
It's like Chihiro's gotten some life back. I just love Chihiro.
She's gotten some life back.
So precious.
Wonder how long it'll be before that gets taken away.
What?
Toko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her Toko a present?
Yes, definitely. What is it, Matt?
It's the bracelet.
The bracelet. You bracelet. Where's the bracelet? Where's the bracelet?
It's that
It's the
one.
bracelet.
It's the bracelet. You have two of them.
Everlasting.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, but I'm already engaged to Master, so I can't go on a date with you. If you're okay with that, I don't mind if you think about me.
That was a weird text line to get. Just keep going.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, that's strange. Toko never wants to talk to me. Just ignore that. Just move forward. Are you listening to me? Are you what?
Listening to me? She's engaged. Who's Master?
Just keep playing. Okay, seriously, now she's gotta hate me.
Am I like ruining my relationship with Toko by doing this?
Toko's report card has been updated. Your maximum number of skill points has increased.
Hey, look at you go.
I parted ways with Toko and went back to my room.
In tears.
If I know what's coming and I'm right, then this is gonna be really good.
No. Makoto, how are you?
Should I hang out with Celeste for a while?
Yeah, I'll spend some time with Celeste. Would you like to play a game of chance with me? It is Russian roulette. I'll be happy to empty your wallet and show it to you.
Oh boy.
Wait, what?
Celeste gave me the business, like betting, like empty your wallet, like she's taking your money.
I thought she meant I had to pay in order to play.
No.
Let's just make her a little closer. Awesome.
Her game is just, you have money, here it is.
It is gone.
I've taken it out of wallet and now you look at it.
Now you look at it, it is mine, we grow closer. Thank you for gift.
See you next time.
I'm so confused.
All throughout breakfast that morning, the room was dominated by Mondo and Taka's overpowering brotherhood. All in all, it was a pretty unfortunate experience. So that happened.
What happened?
They're best friends now.
But what happened though? Why? How did they get there?
They just had a challenge and became friends overnight. Wondering who had come to visit, I opened the door and someone forced their way in. I want to check real quick.
Make it fast.
We're ghosts now. I hate green screens. Toko's in our room. What up?
Yeah, I've been waiting very eagerly to get back to the game.
We're in the room.
We look lovely now.
We look lovely. If there's green, just deal with it.
Yeah, here we go.
Green screen suck.
Toko.
Toko, what's the matter?
What's your problem?
Why are you so surprised? Am I really that annoying?
No, I've like gone out of my way to talk to you.
Well, I already know that I'm annoying. I came here knowing that, so that makes it okay.
No, you're not annoying. I just wondered what was going on.
I have a favor to ask. I want you to kiss me right now. Go somewhere with me.
And where is it you want to go?
Well, the library.
Are you looking for a book or something? Why don't you just ask Byakuya? He spends all his time in the library anyway. Oh my gosh. What?
Such a virgin.
Did I say something wrong?
You're not a blabbermouth, right? This has to be a secret.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about, but if you want me to be quiet, I'll be quiet.
Then let's go to the library. Quiet. Be quiet when you could go in. Don't let him see you.
She actually was starting to get annoying, but I did what she said and gently crept into the library.
No, she didn't. Lower your standards, fam.
Unsurprisingly, Byakuya was there by himself, absorbed in a book.
He's here. He's really here. Okay, Makoto, go talk to him. What? Stop being so loud. Just hurry up and you go.
Talk to him if you want to so bad.
I can't. I don't want to interrupt him.
That's kind of crazy.
What the heck?
Why are you trying to leave? I told you to go and talk to him.
Literally, since you said you liked Toko, I've been waiting for this scene, so shall we? He seems to be really focused on that book. It doesn't seem like the best time to talk to him.
Hey, you. What are you doing back here? I hate even having to look at you. Same to you, Byakuya!
Ah, so you noticed me, huh?
Of course. Now hurry up and leave. And take her with you.
Remember how you said, don't be a woman who dominates a weak man. Be a woman dominated by a strong man?
I never said that.
Well, actually, I just thought it sounded like something you might say.
Get out. And go take a bath. You smell. Don't make me say it again. Go now, before your stench latches onto the entire room.
Okay.
My thoughts exactly.
He really dug into us there. Maybe he's in a bad mood. She seems super depressed. Did he really upset her that much?
Byakuya, to go that far, he must be really concerned about me.
Huh?
He told me to take a bath and everything. He must really care about my well-being. Hey, Makoto, what do you think?
Think about what?
Do you think Byakuya and I would be good together?
Well, now, I don't really know.
Couldn't at least give me a choice to answer. Can't even say no.
That's true. There's really no way to know. But the distance between us doesn't change our love. Because as soon as you realize your feelings, the love is born. That's how love works.
Okay.
There might come a day when you understand.
I do understand. I love you.
Young love. Who would have ever guessed she would go for someone like him? But eager passion can also be scary. Sometimes that leads people off in the
Wrong direction, Toko.
No!
All of a sudden, I feel exhausted.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll head back to my room for now.
seems like a great idea.
Anyways, do you have more free time? What do you want to do, Danny?
Do I get the option to kill anyone?
No. What do you want to do?
I want to kill Byakuya.
Oh my gosh, Daniel.
What?
Who are you hanging out with? We got limited time. We gotta chop choppy. Chop suey. We gotta go.
Go hang out with Chihiro, I guess.
You don't want to hang out with Toko?
No. Toko doesn't love me.
No?
No!
No? You
No!
don't want to spend more time with Toko?
She doesn't like me.
Hi, Chihiro.
Hey, number 2? You're
Should I hang out
boring.
with Chihiro for a while?
Yeah, might as well. It's not like we have anyone else to.
Why are you attacking my favorite character?
I'm not
I get that you're
I'm not
upset.
attacking her. I'm not attacking. Why don't
You
I-
literally just said you're boring. To her face.
Not to her face.
Do you want to sit down and talk for a while?
Yeah. Let's go. What do you have to say?
Spent some time talking with Chihiro, so I shouldn't even bother asking you if you want to figure it out
Why
for
would
yourself.
Why would I not? What do you mean? Of course I
Oh,
want
are you
to
gonna give her a gift? Or?
Yeah, it's not like I have anyone else to give them to. We grew a little closer today. Yeah, give her a present. Let's see what she likes.
And thus, 2 playthroughs in a row, Daniel has been rejected.
What? Unending, unlike some people here.
Oh, it's really amazing.
So's Toko.
I'll take really good care of it. I'll hold on to it forever.
That's how I felt about Toko.
Seeing Shiro so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. No. No. What's wrong, Chihiro?
I have to distinguish these voices.
It hurts.
Yeah, it sure does, bro. Just let me have
Get hurt,
this.
Chihiro? Oh, well, not really. I got bit by a mosquito last night. A mosquito? Oh, I figured something serious had happened since you were saying how it hurt.
Huh?
Oh, did I give you the wrong impression? Sorry.
It's okay, you wouldn't be the first one today.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to apologize. It was my own fault.
Cheers Park has been updated as your experience with her. Smash no shield
Hey,
poison.
look at you go. Alright.
Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while.
Skulked into my room, threw myself on the bed, and wailed in despair.
Ding dong, bing bong. That's what Monokuma wants, Daniel.
Well,
He wants you to be. Also, for the record, Toko never showed any signs of being interested in you. The whole time she's like, "You think I'm gross, don't you? You don't want to talk to me, don't you?"
yeah, it was adorable.
Daniel, how do you feel about today's
I
episode?
hated it.
I know.
It's the worst.
I was waiting the whole time. I was like, I can't wait.
The only redeeming grace
Cannot wait.
is that Byakuya looks just like me.
This is true. You probably would be Toko's type.
Yeah.
In real life.
But you know what? Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
I feel that one. You gotta remember, my girl's the first one to die in the
Yeah,
whole
but
dang
yours
series.
was like not-
Into me.
not that cute compared to Toko.
Alright, well, I'm gonna fight him. In the next episode, we'll continue onward with chapter 2.
The next episode, I'll have a black eye.
See what Makoto, see what Monokuma. Let's be real, you would take me. You would take me in a fight.
I would take Toko out on a date.
That's enough of
We'll
this.
see you next.
I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably because of this ho-hum, boring old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rifle with danger and intrigue.
Rife, not rifle.
A little slip there. I was still on the machine gun section.
Listen, can I just be frank?
No, you're Monokuma.
Great.
I hope you're right. Secret's so bad you'd kill someone to keep it? Nobody's got something like that, right?
Opens up like a Mondo's card and it's like, I've killed a man.
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought.
Byakuya!
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place.
Come on!
And the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? More like unlocker rooms now.
Huh? Suspicious?
It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. No particular reason.
He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door.
It smells like Sayaka in here. I don't love that one either. Do you think, if somebody else grabbed her hair like that, they could control her like Ratatouille?
Oh my gosh. Yes. Gadunk.
Dunk!
She fainted! That did not sound good.
No, sweetheart!
Toko!
I'll tend to your wounds.
Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake.
Wake up, Dane!
Get up, woman!
Taka goes over there. Get up right now! There's no time to be sleeping on the job!
You can't sleep outside the dorms!
I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. I
Can't get his voice today. I can't get any of the voices today.
Did we not experience that with Sayaka's?
Oh,
You fainted, so we don't know what happened when she saw Sayaka.
Hola.
I'm holding on.
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she
Oh my
does
gosh,
not watch
Toko.
too many horror
It's
films.
2020.
She is hemophobic. Grow up.
She is homophobic, which is bad because... I don't know.
Then how will she feel about Mondo and Taka?
This isn't a violation of the rules, right?
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall.
The main hall.
That'll help you understand what's going on.
Card reader.
Byakuya, you can fill me in anytime.
Whoa, yes.
Sorry, I just figured
But
you'd
no.
appreciate that.
well.
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
He's a bad influence on you, honey.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must have. Shut up! You shut up! Stupid, beautiful man. I must admit, I'm intrigued.
I was afraid to let her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
She's probably jacked.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door.
Toko's just like.
Was that an intentional pun? Never
Oh,
mind.
genocide jack.
Yeah, I was like, was that an intentional, like...
No, I just mean Toko's probably ripped.
There we go. Everyone's just secretly ripped. Boosh.
Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room.
You stay here. I have to pee.
The library?
Come on, let's go in. No one will find us in here. I can kill you. I can kiss you. Infinite possibilities.
It's no use!
I knew
can't
it.
keep up with all this.
It's just too unreal. You know what? I did some research, actually. One of the characters in this game, I can't remember, has voiced, it might be Makoto's voice actor, has voiced Silver in a couple spin-off games.
Nice.
Also, Mondo's voice actor is Vector the Crocodile.
Nice.
That's all.
Mondo's the hair is Vector the Crocodile. What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
It's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, Toko.
So, in other words,
Toko just pulled on her own like a new personality as soon as she woke back up from passing out. So one of her personalities is really
Interesting.
really tiny, like timid and nervous, and the other one is Genocide Jack, and then she's like, I'm not gonna let him take control because she did it again. Case closed. The key point here is the culprit may have, well, a split personality.
Be mortifying.
You think? You wanna not go in the pool then, Makoto?
There's a strange stain on the carpet. I don't remember sleeping on this carpet.
I was about
What
to
is
make
it?
the same
I know you are. We're the same person. Yeah, before we start the trial, we don't need to go through all the data again. We literally just did the investigation. If you want to see it, go watch the other episodes. Unless you want to go through all the
No, I'm good.
evidence again. But here's what I'll say about this trial. This is my favorite trial in the entire series. It's a hot take because it's also the most problematic trial of the entire series for reasons that I will address as we get there.
They're problematic.
It's problematic, you'll see. Just like for a Western audience, it's a problematic trial.
It's also already problematic for me.
okay, cool.
And
But-
okay, it makes sense.
This
It
is
makes
my
sense.
favorite, and I adore it, and I love it.
Is the question going to be who's guilty? Like,
So we'll see. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body.
how the victim was positioned?
It's like Makoto, please.
Suspends the body. in
So this is
a certain
unprofessional, but this is a solo playthrough now. I'm gonna go make lunch. I'm hungry.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
be back, but I'm just gonna make a sandwich. Just keep playing.
No
way.
worries.
The killer-
no fucking way.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Makes sense.
In fact, it's Toko.
There it is. There it is. That's the line. The mic has been dropped.
What?
Mic has been dropped. He said it's Toko. And I'm not voting for her. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Alright, here we go.
Oh gosh.
Hangman's Gambit.
You remember this?
Not in the slightest. That's
Letters. You shoot letters to make a word. Here's
do I
problematic
shoot?
thing number one in the trial. You shoot the right letter. You shoot the wrong letter. Trying to spell a word.
Oh, this might. I don't love this.
Problematic part number one. This is entirely the localization team's fault.
Yeah. The face isn't the best, but the lack of a stutter is something that I remember we went over in psychology a lot.
Really?
Things like that will disappear with different personalities.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't actually know that.
Is he about to try and like on call, take out her other personality? That's not a cool thing to do.
I will say the trope of split personality, one of them's a serial killer. It's very overplayed.
It's also very used in real life sometimes. People will go in and be like, it wasn't me, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You don't.
That being said,
Are they about to just like show her blood?
Togo's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second,
How did he do that?
Hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
that being said, welcome to one of the best characters in this game.
Genocide Jill.
Genocide, Jack, Jill.
I love
Whatever.
it.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
I don't love the tongue. Like the face is
Oh,
concerning.
you better, the tongue is, it's there.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Got it.
Scissors?
What?
Don't just use any
Never mind.
scissors.
What?
I was gonna be like, they have scissors, but
Envy of the entire world! Scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
It's Togo!
she's fully equipped.
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you!
I want regular Toko to just come back, and then everybody be like, come on, get the other girl out. And she's like, I'm sorry, I'm trying.
Here comes one of my favorite lines in the whole series. Are you ready?
Your proof
It's
is
coming
some
up.
Posters? The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of
Thank you, Makoto.
Doesn't it look photoshopped to you?
Why would the girls' locker room?
I mean, Juko already told me they Photoshop those pictures all the time.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Thank you, Jill.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this
What?
particular
We get
mystery.
it, Kyoko. Check the body. We're doing
Entire
that.
body? I know you say that, but what? This.
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
Is what?
a boy.
Ah, I see. So, she...
Problematic thing number 2, and we'll explain why in a minute.
I don't think we need to.
No, I'll explain my reasoning on this because I think it's worth saying something about. Let's get.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true? Chihiro was a guy?
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
All right, so I think this is a good place to pause for a moment.
I do apologize.
So don't. Yeah. Here's my take on this. All right. Here's the thing. The problematic. I'm gonna rant now, so just I'm sorry in advance. Number 1, I will say this right off the bat. It is a minor spoiler, but I think it's important to say Chihiro in canon identifies as male. It's not. He's not transgender. He's not.
Okay.
You know, in canon, there is enough evidence to provide that he does identify as male. That is always a problem for people because it immediately switches to male pronouns. Everyone. And like, if it were a trans person who identified as a woman, it would be problematic and all that.
Does it ever come up in the game?
What do you mean?
Like, does Chihiro ever refer to himself as a guy?
There is evidence that we'll get there.
Okay.
There are points to prove that. That being said, I think the problematic part comes in 2 things. Number 1, Kyoko's a douchebag. Kyoko did that so bad. And I get that the game wants to play it up for shock value. That's like the whole thing is like, oh, shock value, it's a boy, hoobadoo. But it's like, there's so many ways we could have done this. We could have just asked Monokuma. We could have looked at the handbook, scanned it against the door. We could have, well, we don't know where the handbook
Or
is.
even
but,
you could have said it, and then everybody be like, I don't think that's true, and then go examine
and then
the
go
body.
examine, or check the room, check for a toolkit, check if the bathroom door locks. There's a lot of options. The way that the game handles it is very shock value, and it's very insensitive to us as a Western culture. My other take is it is an Eastern culture game. It's a Japanese game. They have different standards. Whether or not their standards are problematic is up to you to decide, but I don't think it's fair to take this writing and judge it through a Western lens when it was written for a Japanese audience. So, Chihiro identifies as male, is male, will address him as male. If you forget, it's okay. It's hard to remember, but just know that it's not, in my opinion. Now, that being said, if you do identify with Chihiro as a trans, person, and you identify with that and can relate with that, and that is good, if that's the way you view the story, that's fine. I'm not opposed to headcanon, but just know that for the sake of the canon, we're gonna go by the canon. He is male, that is all. But yeah, so that's that. Basically what I'm saying is, if you find it problematic, that's fair. You might just want to skip the rest of this trial then. But if you...
How much more of this trial is there?
We're about halfway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, we're about halfway. There's a lot in these trials. They're long.
Okay.
Anyways, we'll probably end it here. I have to do a class, so it'll be a minute
I'm
before
starving.
we get back.
And unlike some people who, I don't want to point fingers, but I waited to eat until after.
You know, you're not wrong.
All right.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you. Moral of the story is you're beautiful how you are. You don't have to let a
Just
Japanese
be who you
game,
be.
You know.
And if it really does bother you,
exactly.
just
don't let it bother
just
you.
don't.
It's different. Case closed.
Hey man, Chihiro's my favorite character. I love him. And I almost looked up a couple times in recording. I almost said he.
I've definitely been
once or
referring
twice.
to Chihiro as a girl.
Yeah, no, and I've definitely almost messed up
Which
once
I
or
get,
twice.
that's the point of how it's framed. But even then, there's still this weird sense of oh, whoops.
Yeah, I'd also like to point out, during one of Toko's free time events, this is completely unrelated, you made some side comment. She said, I'm something, and you were like, oh, so you're like a serial killer or something. You just made that comment. Yeah.
Yeah.
You made that comment at one point.
Well, Toko and Chihiro were my top two. Aside from Kyoko, they were my top two because I was both of them are the underdog. Not underdog, but
I was waiting since the moment you said they were your favorites. I was like, this chapter will be fun.
Yeah, well, I'm not killing Toko, so that's the good news.
Anyways, in the next one.
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Yes,
I still don't
that's what we
understand
said.
the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well,
Kyoko, be my wife.
I must admit, I did find it
God,
rather
be your
odd.
husband.
Be my daddy.
I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Okay, you're not a hot slice of man either, Bianca.
Excuse me, he's the hottest slice of man.
Situation!
This is more my speed.
Great, I love it.
I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
That sounds like something a killer would say.
No, I'm with Makoto.
Are you just
If there's any doubt whatsoever,
I'm out of
we need to
ideas.
explore every possibility.
And it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff.
Because everyone's like, what do you mean we know, Kyoko? We don't know.
Clearly not.
My true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Just goes to Toko. Somebody say tongue.
That's why we said we knew he did it.
Unfolds like a carpet.
Stairs.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions
I'm right
about
next
him
to you.
from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
Imagine what secrets you could be hiding in that hair of
That's a
his.
good question.
I hope it's this one.
Because I hate him.
There was a certain turning point.
She just ignores you.
Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women.
I didn't know that she just ignores you. Makoto's like, is it because you hate him? Anyways, Mondo. I really didn't know that happened.
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago.
I think some other stuff
remember?
went down, but I left before that happened.
No, I'm pretty sure it was all an endurance contest.
Okay. Sorry. Yes. It's locker room.
Okay, so he goes in, he gets into the locker room, finds
That's
Mondo.
a meme. Yeah, that's a meme picture right there.
Mondo's
Naked
just
gray
sitting
man.
in there.
Just like, what's up?
She saw it. She's the witness.
The big boobed supermodel.
Big Genie Goff GF.
Okay.
Big boom supermodel. Oh no, what have I done? My mustache is falling off.
Okay.
His mustache.
I mean, there's a tragedy on our screen, but sure.
Look at his mustache.
I understand it.
Broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now.
That's
Once
one-
we
yeah.
do that, we'll.
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
At least he manned up at the end.
Bro!
Same, bro. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. It also helps that he was only 4'10".
Yeah.
No.
Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy.
But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger.
I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
I think that every time I hear it, so I'm sorry. I just had to, that's all. The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you...
Because, no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it, after all. What, his own secret? The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
You good?
Sorry, yes. Just ate a lot of food.
What is this? That's impossible! Nothing could have been that bad! Something you didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong!
It's impossible!
Don't make me repeat.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know. You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother.
You also made a joke about that earlier. That he killed someone. And that was a secret.
I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. Oh, it's the opposite of what Chihiro did. Aw.
I think it is a beautiful literary juxtaposition, that's all. I'll get into it at the end.
And
but
yet...
Seriously?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I lied to you.
But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Because, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would.
But
You're right, but
Oh, he's projecting.
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever.
His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself.
I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
Why?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong? Are you making fun of me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo.
I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did you want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. Admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Daya. Okay. I don't remember anything after that.
Yeah.
I woke up in the middle of this trial. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I'm very curious. I mean, he's probably getting run over with bikes, right? That's my initial impression. Something along those lines, maybe a little bit more gruesome than just getting run over, but like... Oh? Where is this going? We just... I was gonna say, I hope he just gives him a haircut and he just
Monikuma's got
dies
a
from
great
that.
sense of humor.
What exactly?
Just keep watching.
Is he just like shocking him to death? with the bike's own, like... And then it stops at the top and falls down. Oh, no. Oh, he's just gone, fam.
He's butter now. Any questions?
Yes.
So this is based. So we'll give it a second to
finish out
whatever the next line is. So basically, it's based off of a Chinese myth that there were two dragons that were two tigers that were chasing each other. It's like one of those fables or something, like a Chinese fable of two dragons that chase each other around in a circle until they eventually start running so fast that they turn themselves into butter.
Wow.
It's a weird reference. No one really gets it, but Mondo's butter now.
Love that.
My favorite trier in the whole series, I think, is a work of literary masterpiece. The story behind them, I think, is a brilliant story. I adore the story. I just love the story. It's very tragic. It's just a tragedy all around.
Yes.
Mondo was just weak. I just really like the juxtaposition. You picked up on it, but I just really like it.
That weakness comes in many forms.
How the strong man was the weak one, and how the weak one was
being strong.
Actually the strong one, and I just adore Chihiro, and I just think it's great. And also, I see a lot of myself in Chihiro with the whole like feeling like you're not manly enough, feeling like you're not good enough for people, and like What do you think?
I don't want to say I liked it because not a lot of like happiness was happening.
No, I think it's fair to say it's a good.
It was interesting. I was very intrigued. My voice hurts.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You did Mondo and Monokuma back and forth. That was pretty great. But yeah, I think it's sad, but
it caught me off guard. Because why would I have suspected Mondo?
It's just my favorite chapter because it sets up so much. It brings Genocide Jack into play.
Yes.
It shows that Byakuya straight up says, "I'm going to kill one of you."
Yes.
One of you.
Which he did before, but like
he did before, but that's also part of this chapter. I mean,
the fact that he just messed with it kind of like rubbed me the wrong way too.
It gives Taka and Mondo's arc a fantastic start, which I think is a really, really good arc. It's probably not looking great, so I'm sorry about that. But
so,
thanks for watching.
Long story short, I'm happy Toko's alive. Genocide Jack could be an issue, but we'll keep that in check.
Here's what I'll say. It's not just, Genocide Jack wasn't a thing, and she just comes in. No, she's around.
Yes, I know, she's still there.
Now.
Because nobody can do anything. It's like, no, I didn't kill him.
I will also say this ahead of time. Genocide Jack has free time events. However, you have to max out Toko's before you can do Genocide Jack.
So we're getting there, is what you're saying.
I don't believe in this chapter she's ever Toko during free time events. I think she's Genocide Jack the whole time, so I don't think we can.
Kind of interesting.
I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think in order to get to Genocide Jack free time events, you have to spend all your free time with Toko beforehand.
Nice. Oh, like every single free time?
It might be possible, but we'll see.
Oh, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna spend time with Toko anyways.
Anyways, thanks for watching.
Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next episode.
Have a
I'm very
fantastic.
curious to see where it goes.
Chapter 3. Next episode.
Question, how many chapters?
I won't tell you that because I think it's a bit of a spoiler.
3.
There's at least 3. Yes.
Okay, greater than or equal to 3.
I don't want to tell you that. I specifically avoided telling you that because some people say it right off the bat, and I'm like, when you get to the late game, it kind of ruins some things.
Right.
So,
okay,
anyways, thanks for watching.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Get out of my house.
Cool, see ya.
Bye.